Hello!
Hey, everybody face front! Everybody face front!
Face front!
Everybody face front!
I'm gonna spin.
Woo! Woo!
Your turn.
Spin!
Mine was better.
Yes,
Yours was better?
Shirley's was better.
Do you want me to spin?
We both had a pair to show.
Okay.
Are you ready to be introduced, Your Majesty? Hey, we're doing a show here. My lords and ladies, it gives us some pleasure to introduce to you, at this time, our loving and ever-tolerant monarchs, King Arthur and Queen Guinever. Please rise for your king and queen.
Long live the king!
Long live the king!
God save the queen!
God save the queen!
Huzzah!
Huzzah!
Everybody, huzzah with jazz hands. Huzzah!
Huzzah!
We thank you for that most fussy introduction. You may now be seated.
That was nice, Your Majesty.
Oh, thanks very much.
Look, no, I meant your throng.
Oh.
Was somewhere between reverence and revival meeting.
Well, we do like exuberance.
We do. Are you angled correctly, Your Majesty, or shall my
Oh, you mean the bench? I was like, I don't know, where's the
or should
sun? Where's my light?
servant behind you? Should he adjust you?
Yes, he should. And we mean the bench.
Adjust the bed, servant.
No, not close
Not
to me.
that way.
The other end. The other end.
He is the world slave in Cameo.
Now. I would like it known he is a serf. We do not condone slavery. Sure, it may not be the popular choice, but we clearly own Nick slaves altogether.
We're taking a stand against it.
We are.
Is that sufficient, Your Majesty?
More than.
Wonderful.
My lords and ladies, welcome to this evening's grand finale.
Huzzah!
Well, that was adequate.
Yeah.
That was workmanlike.
That's what it's been all
was
day.
whelming.
Not overwhelming because, it's late in the day. We might get flushed.
Delayed.
Wow.
Well, he's all the way over there. He's in a different time zone.
Yeah, he was yelling all the way from the Betty Ford clinic.
I don't know what that means.
400 years you are going to
So funny.
So who do we have up first?
We have so many people here.
We do.
Oh, no, yes. I do believe I see someone.
My lords, an extra special surprise. Someone has come to visit us from another realm. With another king.
Oh.
Sometimes I confuse with you, Your Majesty.
Oh.
All the way from the Faire that cannot be named.
That's right, the Voldemort Faire.
May I present Shinom the Minstral.
Huzzah!
Come here, you.
Oh, it's great to see you, my friends.
You too.
And why am I here, do you ask?
Why are you here?
Because we have a hell of a bed affair here.
Huzzah!
When I was in the
Shinom
pub
wants
the other
work next
night,
year.
and an old man came up behind me and he said, I shagged your ma.
What?
He walked away. 5 minutes later, the old man comes back again and says, your ma was the best shag I ever had. And he walks away. I'm starting to get PO'd. 5 minutes later, the old man comes up and says, I'm going to go shag your ma again. I said, go home, Dad, you're drunk. Now when I came home on a Monday night, as drunk could be, I saw a horse outside my house where I thought a horse should be. So I called my wife and I said to her, will you kindly tell to me who owns that horse outside the house where my old horse should be? And she said, you're drunk, center. Well, it's been a day of trouble, 100 miles or more. But a saddle on my soul, sure I never saw before. Now when I came home on a Tuesday night, as drunk could be, I saw a coat upon the door where my old coat should be. So I called my wife and I said to her, will you kindly tell to me, who owns that coat upon the door where my old coat should be? And she said, till you cannot say, that's the woolen blanket that my mother sent. Well, it's many a day of trouble, 100,000 more. But buttons on a blanket sure I never saw before. Now when I came home on a Wednesday night, as drunk could be, I saw a pipe upon my chair where my old pipe should be. So I called my wife and I said to her, will you kindly tell to me, who owns that pipe upon the chair where my old pipe should be? And she said, you silly old fool, till you cannot say, that's a living tin whistle that my mother sent to me.
What?
Well, it's many a day of trouble, 100,000 more. Well, tobacco in a tin whistle, sure I never saw before. Now when I came home on a Thursday night, I know it was Thursday night because I wasn't quite fried to be Friday night. So when I came home on a Thursday night, as drunk could be, I saw two boots beneath me bed where my old boots should be. So I called my wife and I said to her, will you kindly tell to me, who owns them boots beneath the bed where my old boots should be? And she said, drunk, you silly old fool, till you cannot say, that's too much uranium pots and another cent to me. Well, it's been a day of trouble, 100,000 more. But laces and geranium pots sure I never saw before. Now when I came home on a Friday night, why? Because I was fried. As drunk could be. I saw a head inside the bed where my old head should be. So I called my wife and I said to her, will you kindly tell to me, who owns that head inside the bed where my old head should be? And she said, that's a baby boy that my mother sent to me. Well, it's been a day of trouble, 100,000 more. But a baby boy with his whiskers on, sure I never Now when I came home on a Saturday night, as drunk could be, I saw my wife and son with my own best friend, you see.
Aww.
So I called my wife and I said to her, will you kindly tell to me, what the hell are you doing? She turns to my best friend, she said, see, I told you he was stupid. Now when I came home on a Sunday night,
Michael, stop drinking.
I saw no one inside the house where I thought my wife should be. So I called my wife and I said to her, will you kindly tell to me? But she ran off with my best friend. Now you, I'm free.
gives us Faire. I understand that was the short one.
That was
Where he does every day of the year.
Oh dear.
Oh.
Oh my.
Who else? Who do we have next, Truly?
Well, I'm thinking that with that song, we should only follow with an alternative form of, marriage. Don't you
Of
think?
domestic arrangements?
Domestic arrangements and how one handles situations such as that.
My lords and ladies, to present us with a prime example of conflict resolution within a maritable... What the hell is he talking about?
When a man and a woman love each other.
They don't have to love each other.
That's when the stork brings cabbages, right?
There you go.
Thank you. May we present Sir Dinadin and his wife, the Lady Dinadin.
Huzzah!
My dear. Well done, Dinadin.
Very good.
You see, I did ask my wife to learn how to use a broom.
Oh.
I told him I already know how.
However, she did not exactly learn to use it the way I expected her to.
I'll be more specific next time, dear.
Yes, of course. So, it does look like I do need to show her that she still has not learned properly.
Oh.
I don't
Shall
like
see
where this is
about
going
that.
already.
You ready?
Of course, my dear. You already did that.
Not this.
Woo!
Okay. Looks like I have to get serious.
Is that it?
Yes, it's all on me, right?
You better hope.
Thank you, dear.
That's what I'm here for.
Woo!
I told you I know how to use a broom.
Huzzah! Huzzah!
That didn't go as planned.
Did you see that? Did you see that, Truly? When he got serious, he used two hands.
Well, you know.
I didn't think he needed two hands for anything.
Springer!
Now someone throw a tear at me.
I just want to know where the sign-up sheet is for the ladies that want to learn that conflict resolution.
Hey! Woo!
Wow, men, be careful.
Men beware.
Scary.
What do we have next?
Next, we have the Iron Hill Vagabonds!
Oh, good, something less awkward.
It was worth it to see their shocked faces when I called them.
Now, which one's iron and which one's hill?
It's where we're from.
Oh, all right.
He's the king! Laugh!
I don't want your pity.
This is a pretty one.
A pretty one?
Is he sure?
Behind the pretty one.
Cars.
And he's a talented one.
Make me seasick.
Oh, the summertime is coming, and the trees are sweetly blooming, and the wild mountain thyme grows around the blooming heather. Will you go, lassie, you go, and we'll all go together to pull wine Will you go, lassie, you go? I would build my love a bower by yon pure and crystal fountain, and around it I would pile all the flowers of the mountain. Will you go, lassie, you go? And we'll all go together to the wild mountain thyme, all around the bloom and heather. Will you go, lassie, you go? If my true love were to leave me, I would surely find another where the wild mountain thyme grows around the purple heather. Will you go, lassie, you go? And we'll all go together to the wild mountain thyme, all around the bloom and heather. Will you go, lassie, you go? Oh, the summertime is leaving, and the leaves are fiery burning, and the wild mountain thyme cast its shade by the purple heather. Will you go, lassie, you go? And we'll all go together to the wild mountain thyme, all around the bloom and heather. Will you go, lassie, you go? And we'll all go together to the wild mountain thyme, all around the bloom and heather. Will you go, lassie, you go?
Huzzah!
That was lovely, boys.
That was lovely.
And now we sail effortlessly from the sublime to the ridiculous.
As only we can.
Yes.
Hi.
And now to tax us with his musical gifts. The village tax collector, Basil Coventon.
Huzzah!
Maybe we don't tax us.
Just knowing me is very taxing. Ask her. I'm actually surprised they put me on after the Iron Hill Vagabonds and a beautiful little song, as opposed to everything else is talking about marriage. Because I'm going to be talking about marriage a bit as well. Basically because Mary Mack's mother is making Mary Mack marry me.
Oh.
Aye.
Is your mother making you marry Mary Mack?
Why, yes.
Let's find out together.
And it goes a little bit like this. Because Mary Mack's mother's making Mary Mack marry me. My mother's making me marry Mary Mack. Going to marry Mary. For my marriage to take care of me, we'll all be making Mary when I marry Mary Mack. Well, I've got a lass, and her name's Mary Mack. Make no mistake, she's a girl I'm going to track for a lot of other fellas who would want on her back, but she's thinking that they'd have to get up early. Cause Mary Mack's mother's making Mary Mack marry me. My mother's making me marry Mary Mack. Want to marry Mary. For my marriage to take care of me, we'll all be making Mary when I marry Mary Mack. Well, I've got a lass, she's got a lot of brass, got a lot of class, and her father thinks I'm gas for it, be a silly ass. Said I let the matter pass, for her father thinks I'm going with her fairly. Cause Mary Mack's mother's making Mary Mack marry me. My mother's making me marry Mary Mack. Want to marry Mary. From the marriage to the care of me, we'll all be making Mary when I marry Mary Mack. Oh, Mary and the mother spend a lot of time together. In fact, you hardly ever see the one without the other, and a lot of people, Mary or her mother, are the pair of them together that important. Because Mary Mack's mother's making Mary Mack marry me. My mother's making me marry Mary Mack. Want to marry Mack. From Mary to marry me. Want to make it marry when I marry Mary Mack. Weddings on a Wednesday, and everything's arranged. I'm soon to be a man, and listen, my change for making the arrangements and really have to arrange. Marriage is not fun to take in. Because Mary Mack's mother's making Mary Mack marry me. My mother's making me marry Mary Mack. Want to marry Mary from Mary to marry me. Will love me make Mary when I marry Mary Mack.
Oh, you're not old.
You know what, Your Majesty?
No, what?
We're so comfortable here in the ridiculous. Let's just stay here.
Maybe we could add a dash of odd.
Odd.
We cannot add odd, but we can add adequate. Zoltan the Adequate!
That's that segue it was.
That was very nice, Zoltan. Very like.
That's very adequate.
Thank you. I will sing a song for you, and before I sing this song, I will remind you, I am not a singer.
Don't sell us, Zoltan. Just go.
I think, as many of you know, as I always tell, I come from Canada. I really do. I'm a Canadian. I come down for this Faire every year, and I will sing a song about one of the national animals of Canada, the moose. This is, of course, the moose song. When I was a young man, I had many girls. I'd tickle their tresses and fondle their curls. But my best girl ran off with a sailor named Bruce. Now you don't get behavior like that from a moose. 'Cause it's moose, moose. I like a moose. I've never had anything quite like a moose. I've had many women. My life has been loose. But I've never had anything quite like a moose. I've had all kinds of beasts that have fur, and I'd try a snake if their fangs weren't there. I've had a chicken, a duck, and mongoose, but I've never had anything quite like a moose. I've had beasts on land and on sea. I once had a humpback. It humpback on me. Sharks are fun, but they're hard to pry loose. So on land or on sea, I'll stick with a moose. 'Cause it's moose, moose. I like a moose. I've never had anything quite like a moose. I've had many women. My life has been loose, but I've never had anything quite like a moose. Foxes are fun, except when they bite, and hamsters and gerbils don't last through the night. Cows can be fun, but they're hard to seduce. So all in all, I'll stick with the moose. Women want watches and diamonds and cars. I've spent lots of money on them in the bars, but a moose is content to be tied to a tree while I find other mooses to satisfy me. I like a moose. I've never had anything quite like a moose. I've had many women. My life has been loose, but I've never had anything quite like a moose. I went to the desert, a moose for to find. I couldn't find any. I near lost my mind. A camel resembles a moose just a bit, but a moose always swallows and camels just I've had many women. My life has been loose, but I've never had anything quite like that. Everyone! Moose! Moose! I like a moose. I've never had anything quite like a moose. I've had men and women. My life has been loose, but I've never had anything quite like a moose.
Send your cards and letters to Zoltan the Adaquit, care of Canada.
Any complaints? Would you
Please
like
address
to
them to www.KingRichardFair.com. And now, my lords and ladies, while I'm speaking of King Richard's Faire, the first of the wonderful acts to defect from King Richard, the Singing Executioners!
Trendsetters that they are.
All right, Bloggy, after that last song, I'm all keyed up. FDA material. Bloggy, who was that lady I saw you with last night?
Hey, that was no lady. That was the king's former wife.
You've been married before.
Actually, no.
What else have you been keeping from me?
Actually, nothing.
Smee, I think we're too subtle for these people. Okay, I got one. I got another one.
I see. Yeah.
I say, do you know what's black and white and red all over?
Black and white. That's
A penguin being questioned by the Spanish Inquisition.
Too soon. Too soon. However, I think we better sing a song.
That one is filled with the dungeon. Okay, we'll do it.
And we've seen a lot of people out here today eating, drinking, making merry, that sort of thing. And we'd just like to offer this little bit of advice and hopefully make up to the king at the same time. That'd be nice.
'Tis a festive time, and etiquette is lax throughout the land.
You can grab a passing maiden by whatever's close at hand.
Be
Loving, crude, and boorish now, but custom still demands that you never ever belch before the king. One should never, never belch before the king.
Though you've found a lake of sparkling ale to quench your burning thirst,
Though you've gorged until you're senseless, though you feel about to burst, it's His Majesty's prerogative to instigate the first.
so remember, lest your fortunes turn abruptly for the worse,
That it's simple, like to belch before the king. One should never, ever belch before the king. That wasn't a good idea to tell that joke, was it?
that's the best taste.
Timing, that's what it's all about.
I hate my life.
Don't say that.
Yeah.
Can I do the disclaimer again, Carl?
Yes, I don't think we can do that disclaimer too much during this show. Now, my lords and ladies, I would like to introduce to you, we had a tournament this weekend here at the festival, the Metal and Might tournament, and I would like to introduce to you from a representative from that group, Sir James. Sir James, come forward, Sir James.
Huzzah!
Yes, and Sir James, would you like to explain to them what we're going to do?
What we're going to do now is we're going to give out the prizes and the positions that were won during the 2 days of fighting. It was 4 tournaments per day for 2 days, and this is an international ranked event. These gentlemen will be getting scores placed on their international ranking, which hopefully some of them will now be pushed up the ladder somewhat.
Shall I begin reading
Yes,
the list?
please.
Best in the challenge, Andre V. and Jamie.
Huzzah!
Jamie, most of you may know, he's the local armorer. Andre V, you may not know. He's from Belgium.
Well done.
Huzzah!
My lords and my ladies, I am proud to announce that the 4th place winner, don't go so far, Andre V. We love your chocolates. We really
If only he's smoking.
They'll die. Waffles too.
Voulez-vous coucher chocolat? Chocolate for me.
Next, in third place for this competition, Oliver.
No, he'll start talking about Beyonce and being this.
Oh, yeah.
I'm so...
That was good, Your Majesty. He said I'm funny.
Now, Oliver is from Germany.
Oh, guten Tag.
Guten Tag.
I like their chocolate too.
Oh, who is next?
Second place, we have a tie, I believe. The first name is Imeric. Imeric.
I was about to say, I love his auto insurance.
Truly wants to give you a kiss for being the winner.
Oh, yes.
Eric is from France.
So good.
Right. And then, instead of the customary weapon, you win a Bonnie Buccaneer. Thank you, Trolley. Now detach yourself from him so we can continue. And also in second place, Josh.
Huzzah!
Have you a flag, Josh?
What else? Flag?
Josh is my son, by the way.
We can tell by the hair.
Well done. Well done.
Oh, Alfred.
Give them a round of applause. Could we have a drum roll, please?
Drum roll.
Please, everyone, drum roll. And our first place winner in this year's Metal and Might Championship, Andre S.
Huzzah!
Wait!
Ooh.
I completely effed that up.
Well, we need to designate it. Wait a minute, it's okay.
Andre, don't go far. Your name's on there for some reason.
Just be calm.
Oh, Andreas, I'm sorry, your car is double parked. Now, first place is Jamie.
Wow. My lords and ladies, come back and watch them beat the crap out of the Cardinal next week.
The Cardinal was never asked to do this
Again.
Shall I?
And now, drum roll, please.
Drum roll again.
The tournament champion. I'm sure it will come as a big surprise. Tournament champion, Andre S.
Thank God people who fight for a living have a sense of humor.
Indeed.
Huzzah!
Hip hip.
Huzzah!
Hip hip.
Huzzah!
Who's that better?
Tell me, were you surprised? And those are our champions.
Congratulations.
One more round of applause for our champions. And now, my lords and ladies, before we say goodbye, I would like to introduce you one last time and call forth to this stage your noble monarchs, King Arthur and Queen Guinever.
Long live the king!
God save the Queen!
God save the queen!
Now that the Cardinal has managed to completely avert war, all I have to say is for the last few moments, I've been more embarrassed to be real king that I ever had. Anybody else want the job? It's up for grabs.
Where's Lancelot? No.
No, he would do really good.
He's a great fantastic. He's very brave and courageous. Yes.
My lords and ladies. Wow.
What is it, like 7 o'clock?
I want to thank you all for being with us on this most exciting day.
It is indeed the grace of providence that we have first created and then spared to rejoice in the revelry such as this. Please give yourselves a round of applause for being here today. Thank you very, very much.
Now you see why I married him.
We entreat upon you to come back again tomorrow, for it is the Monday holiday of revelry. And again next weekend for the last of our weekends here at the Connecticut Renaissance Fair.
But before we part, I would like to take this opportunity to invite all of the villagers of Caerleon to join us upon the stage, and we might give you one final farewell in song.
I win, I made it first.
Yes, please applaud for them. They worked their hearts out. And they're the slowest walkers I have ever met.
Oh.
That's right. Princess Elaine has an excuse.
Oh.
What? She's mostly dead. What?
I can fix that.
Yes, Mona fix that.
My lords and ladies, I would like to have it known that the song you are about to hear is only to be heard here at the Connecticut Renaissance Fair, and it has been written and produced for us by our own Bianca de Musica. Please. Now, hopefully it won't be a tragedy like the rest of this celebration. Talk about that.
What are you talking about? It's great.
Because you died. That's great.
Of days of old and true love bold, this story we have told, but every tale must come to